Good morning, Mama Kase. Livuke njani? Oh. Livukile sisendleleni lo makoti tiri muroad namakoti. Imika. Bathai varorana zvakanaka. Bathai vana amwene zvakanaka. Bathai bho. Inini ndiri kubatwa mushe kunokasikana. I don't want to lie. I'm happy. And for those of you who are related or not related, musazoita majealous. Musaita majealous asikana. Hanzi chakanaka mukaka urungwi handiti. Kungopanana hanzi mazano marairanwa. Anyway, guys, I'm enjoying myself the few days that I'm in the King's Land. It's nice to drive on roads, good people. Roads, let me just share. Morning ziras kana nevakomana. Good people. So while we're driving, I hope my sound is okay. You know, I always like to have these conversations, especially when I'm not the driver. Disturbing the driver by talking. Anywho, you know, today I want to talk about healthcare again. Our health is our wealth. And I think that is the biggest concern for people of my age, or anybody for that matter, about coming back to Africa, coming back to Zimbabwe because of fear of not finding good health care. Folks, I do understand. I do agree that we should always want to have the best health care when we need it. What I can tell you is our healthcare system in Zimbabwe is still on its knees. It needs a resuscitation. It needs a revamp. The hospital infrastructures are in shambles. Should I say that? Shamble? Kuyagulwa. Izibhedlela zona ziyagula. Izvipatara chaizvo madziro acho ari kurwara. Ari kuita kurwara kugomera kuti ka. So they do need a lot of resuscitation, our physical structures. However, it is not the physical structure that heals your body. It is not the building. It is not the technology, the MRIs, the echograms, the whatever it is that is advanced that heals your system. Yes, all those technologies are able to get you diagnosis on time, maybe not on time, but early enough to be able to get treatment. But once that happens, someone has to care for you. And someone has to be attentive to your healthcare needs if you are in hospital. Yes, the structures are so intact out here that when you're sick, the environment is clean, the hospitals are well maintained, you get good food, etc. But somebody still needs to change your bed. Someone still needs to come and feed you. Somebody still needs to communicate with the doctors so that your care is continuous and your care is coordinated. Now, my point is, let's not exaggerate the care that people receive here. And I'm going to be very specific. I'm talking of us people of color. Imika imelina zihlobo ake sikhuluma iqiniso singabwenza engani nxa silapha emazweni siphethwe kuhle tisayite fani kakana tiri kunoku vanhu vatema takabatwa zvakanaka nguva yese. It's not necessarily true. I'm not generalizing, but I'm saying let's not make it look like everything is hunky-dory for you. Munumtema, black man. Recently in the United States, right? I'm going to be very specific, guys. You can look it up online. I'm not talking of something that hasn't happened. You see these videos of two women, right, that got the worst of care. Black women. Both of them were in labor. One was sent home after being examined by this nurse or whoever. It was a nurse. And she said, well, you're 3 centimeters dilated. You're not ready to give birth. So go home. In active labor. The mom was telling the nurse that I can feel the head. And the nurse said, she was sent home. And long story short, she ended up delivering 8 minutes after she left the hospital. Good health care. The other one, there's another video circulating where this woman is by the nurse's station and the nurse is busy entering things in the computer there. And the woman is gomeraring, sitting in the wheelchair, in agony. She's telling her that she's on the scale of 1 to 10, she's at 10, which means the contractions are coming fast and furious. Needless to say, the story goes that she also ended up delivering right there by the nurse's station. And we're talking of Murika. We're talking of somebody who has most likely a healthcare insurance because it's not universal out there. We are talking of somebody who has gone to a hospital to receive good care so that they can deliver a baby who is in good health, to give that baby a good start. But that's how this baby starts. These are not exaggerated stories. Please check them on TikTok, on Facebook and Instagram. These stories are there. They're not coming from my head. We can't even go into the what happens to us, the seniors, as we start aging, and we are aging in these in nursing homes, or you have a fracture and you end up having to stay in hospital and you need care. Been there, done that, guys. Let's not exaggerate. Yes, the things are here, the structures are there, the doctors are there, medicines are there, but it doesn't translate to you getting that best care. It is possible, but it is also very possible that you are in that hospital and you receive the worst of care. For sure, the structures at home make you even sicker. The buildings, Imi. Some of us trained in the last century there. And the paint that we left with some skid marks of whatever it is, vomit, might still be stuck on those walls. Sorry, that's just an exaggeration. But the point is, yes, those structures have not seen any or no significant change has happened. Ndikuda kungoramba hangu ndakangoti nini chokwadi kumusha uku tinofanirwa kugadzirisa makiriniki edu, mahospitari, zvipatara zvedu, tibhadhare manesi zvakanaka nemadhokota vasabude ukuthi amadhokotela labo nesi bangachiyi msebenzi ngikhaya. Unesi lo dokotela imali abayiholayo ayilingani lo muntu othengisa amatamatisi. And not to put down the person who's selling tomatoes. I'm saying the person selling tomatoes makes much more money in some instances than what the doctor or the nurse is making, because they're hustling out there and people need food every day. but the doctor or the nurse is waiting for the salary, which comes at the end of the month once, and it's not enough. So we lose them. They come here for greener pastures. But the greener pastures, yes, also we've talked about that. There is wear and tear of our minds and bodies. Because koshandwa kuno kuyasetshenzwa ngapha. Andisikuramba. Please ake lingizwisise. Ngiyahamba ekhaya. Ingqondo yami anzi chiko kufunga kwangu. I'm trying to say I go home and I'm going home, and I've always said that I don't live in fear. I like to live my mind in a positive way. I don't want to get sick, so I try and do everything possible in my power to stay healthy. If in the event that I have to go to the hospitals, there are hospitals there, and there are insurances that provide that you can pay into, so that you at least don't have to be paying out of pocket for everything that you need. We can't talk about all the things that come into healthcare. Out of pocket expenses are there, co-payments are there. Even here, co-pays, out of pocket expenses, they do happen from time to time. But ngatingotaurirana ichokwadi azvireve kuti zvinhu zvese zvakangoringana kunoku. Kune nyaya, kune zvinonetsawo kunoku zvakati wandei. Saka vanhu vedu eka ngatizamei kuti tione kuti kana tavaka amakliniki edu toachengetawo ari clean because you are the user. Ama-toilets esibhedlela xa ekhona esisi emakliniki siyagcina aclean ngoba yikho okuqalisa indaba. Public facilities here are very well maintained. They are clean. That's why their maintenance is easier. We have a tendency of, I wanted to use the flowery word here, but we have a tendency of not using the right receptacles for our bodily fluids. And some of it is on us, that the condition of our facilities is not good. You can have a beautiful toilet, but if you're going to wee in the corner, and when you do the second bit of, when you you leave your excrement that is sitting in the bowl there, not flushed. Guys, in the end, it's a mess. Anyway, I'm just having this rant because I just want to remind each other that our healthcare system is in need of a good TLC, but it's not necessarily true that out here everything is hunky-dory. Kunotoriwo neimwe nyaya inotonesa kule nkinga lapha kuyahlupha lakho. Anyway, kana pane ane comment ne-dispute kangatingotaurira naye, musangondituka zvenyu. Ngatikubudirana naye pachena. Muchanditi hey wewe unoenda kumahospitari akangoningirikana asina kurongeka here iwewe pamwe kudaro bhozi une mari. Makaiona here mari yacho? Handinaini. Kana ndarwara ndinoenda kwandinongofanirwa kuenda ikoko. Kana nguva yaMwari yakwana inguva yaMwari, asikana handisi kuda kuti Mwari anditi hautendi. Ndinotenda neupenyu, ndinotenda nekuve ne-good health. I'm in good physical health. My back hurts, but there are people who have much more serious conditions than that. But I try and live happy. I try and do right by universe. And hopefully my days can be with Zerwad. Okay, guys. I think it's enough talk. My throat is sore. I need a break. I'm still on the freeway, enjoying the ride as a passenger. We will be chatting again soon. Njambofunga imwe nyaya yekutaura nemi. Anditi ka. Saka ndiyo tobatana. Bye.